What's going on, Skye Squad? We're back in the building. It's your boy DJ Richie Skye. We're going to be talking about some hot topics today. We got Wendy Williams on the docket. We got Candiace, Dillard, Bassett on the docket. And we got to talk about Tamar and Todrick and what's going on down to the celebrity Big Brother, okay? Listen, if you have not joined the Skye Squad, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Send me a text message so I can hit you up every time we drop a new video and anytime I drop videos on my backup channel, which is Richie Skye in real life. We have a new video coming out today. It is the full official Cape Town vlog. Everything you need to know before you go to Cape Town, you need to watch this video in its entirety. It's premiering at 2 p.m. today. I'll be watching along and, chatting along with you guys if you guys so choose to tune in. And I thank you guys for the support over there because the videos are rocking and rolling, okay? And it be taking me a lot of time to do these videos, y'all. It took me literally about maybe 6 hours to do this video, but we finally got it, okay? Now, if you are in that good chatterization, let us know where you're watching from. I see Jersey is in the house. Yes, go ahead. Houston is in the house. I'm feeling a little bit better today. My mouth is still a little bit sore, but we're going to make it through, okay? We got Columbus, Ohio in the building. Sweden, I see y'all. Hey, get that reminder set for that video. London, we got Hampton, Philly, North Carolina, NYC, Tulsa, Jersey, Vegas. I see you. Richmond, Virginia, Baton Rouge, DC, Phoenix, Jackson, Louisville, Austin, Detroit, Chi-Town. I see y'all. Dumfries, Virginia, Johannesburg, South Africa, baby. Hey. We got Los Angeles, London. I see y'all in the building. Atlanta always in the house representing. Pineville, Dayton, Texas, Bronx, baby. Be-More, Norfolk, Virginia. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the channel today. Listen, we're going to discuss some things. Y'all know how we do. Y'all know how we do it on this channel. Now, for those of you guys who are unfamiliar with the way that I do things over here and how we rock with this community, we take our time, we go through the topics. We're not trying to tear nobody down, but we got to discuss the topics that are out here going on in the news. And if you guys are a fan of Miss Patty Jenkins, you guys will understand that, as she always says, it's not cute not knowing. So that's why we talk about these topics, okay? Let's go ahead and get into the Todrick and the Tamar of it all, okay? Shout out to our friends over at the Jasmine brand for kind of compiling the post and letting us know exactly what's been going on with this situation. Chime down in the chatterization if you guys are watching the Celebrity Big Brother. The Celebrity Big Brother. I got to tell you guys, I really only catch the highlights from the show because the schedule for me is just very chaotic. And I've just started real estate school, so I just can't add it into the schedule right at this very moment. But we can catch the highlights as they go along. And everybody has been talking about last week. It was Cynthia versus Ty Bridges. But this week, people are peeling back the layers of how Todrick Hall is playing the game, okay? Now, I want you guys to let me know in the chatterization because the folks say he is playing a very ruthless game, but I just want to know from y'all, what do y'all think? Because is he playing the game well or is he just doing it dirty, okay? Now, January says Todrick is running the house, okay? He is running things on the show. And again, some people would say and argue that he's just playing the game. All right. Hey, Ashley says, hey, boo, at work watching. Let me know when you need more body butter. Body more better, baby. Hey, I think I need a re-up on that. And that, let me tell you something. That chapstick, that I think it's the mango chapstick. I took it with me to South Africa, baby. It got me through. It got me through. So that was I love that. Let's see. Some people feel like he's, doing too much. Easter says he's doing it dirty. You maintain some integrity. And Justin says Todrick is team too much. Okay. Ashley Sims says he's a dirty player. January says Todrick is playing the game the way that everyday people that comes to the house, play it. BD Blaze Art says Todrick is playing a dirty game, but it is more like how someone who is not a celebrity would play. He would just not get away with it. This is very interesting. You guys seem to be kind of split down the middle about how it's being played and how regular folks play it. James says Todrick is shrewd, and that's the word. Roland says, no, it's not ruthless, no jury management, but it will hurt him in the end. Rhonda says, watching Todrick has changed my opinion of him, annoying and disrespectful. He is is it Maisha or Misha's pet? He's just playing games. Celebrities are too sensitive. It's a social game. Okay. Well, you know, right now, the hot topic on everybody's, lips right now is some things that he had to say about Tamar. Okay. And so, again, this comes over from our friends at the Jasmine brand. If you guys have not followed them, go ahead and do so. They give you a lot of great celebrity content, celebrity interviews. And my girl, Felicia Michelle, who I used to recap Real Housewives of Potomac with when I was at AfterBuzz TV, has just started doing interviews with the Jasmine brand as well. So shout out to them for picking her up because she is talented and beautiful. All right. So we got some feed, and a recap is basically saying Todrick, talking about Tamar Braxton, says she has been on 2 of his albums and she is super talented, but sometimes her personality overshadows that talent. And people focus on that. Says that Tamar is like a drag queen trapped in a woman's body. Okay, so let's break that down. Okay, let's break that down. Now, here's the thing. There is an aspect of Tamar's personality that is so over the top that it does sometimes take away from, or people do, let me not say take away from, sometimes people focus on her personality and her public persona and the things that she's gone through in the public eye more than they focus on her music, which is really where her true talent lies. I do think that she has a gift for gab. When she was on The Real, I felt like the show was a lot more engaging. I do think that Tamar, on her own podcast and doing her own things where she might be talking to people, she's definitely, that lane is definitely someplace that I can also see her. But really, as her fans, we want to see her get back to the music, and we want to see less of the headlines about things that, were going on with David Adefeso and all those kinds of things, and on the shows that didn't necessarily give her the best look. So with that being said, I mean, sometimes as a friend, I feel like you got to keep it real about how you view your friends. And if that's how he view her, then that's also how a majority of the people view her out in the general public. So I don't really see, to me, that part of it being necessarily a bad thing. Okay. It is what it is. Now, the next part says that Tamar is like a drag queen trapped in a woman's body. I personally don't think that he was meaning any offense to that. I just basically think that he was trying to say, and I could be wrong, that she has the sass and the pizzazz of what you would think when you go to like a drag show. Okay, bottom line. And I don't really think that there's any, I don't think he was trying to be nasty or malicious about that. And as far as we can see, based on Tamar's response to that, she says, I'm not falling out with my real friend over a TV show. We will talk when he leaves the house. This is all terrible. So she was, she feels some type of way. And let me tell you something. Everybody has a right to their opinion and how they receive things. And if she did not receive that if she didn't receive it well, she didn't receive it well. Okay. And she got every right to tell him that as her friend. That's the other bottom line with this. So yeah, you can say sometimes whatever you want to say about your friends on TV, but at the end of the day, some people gonna have an issue with it. It's just like what I do on here. Sometimes you got to talk about some people that you really like. Okay. Sometimes you got to talk about people that I have spoken with behind the scenes via DMs or in person. And sometimes I got to talk about them. But the ones who get it, and they're not offended by it. They understand what I'm doing and how I'm trying to do it. And some people don't. Okay. So it is what it is at this point with that. Now, brand new to math says he's playing a good dirty game, but that game hurts you in the end. Hashtag jury management. Okay. Boom. I mean, and Lisa, you make a good point. What does that mean? Why can't she just be a woman with jazz and pizzazz? Good point there too, because not every woman would take being equated to a drag queen in a positive way. It just, and I'm keeping it 100% all the way real with, and this is family discussion, so you can agree to disagree, but I feel like some women will not be offended by that, and some women might, you know, and that's the reality of it. Um, there's this that he supposedly sent her.
In, bitch. I'm going in, bitch.
That, he basically sent her a message that said he was going in, you know? And so then Tamar posted, I doubt that he means what he's saying. He sent me this right before going into the house. That place can bring the crazy out of people when they really want to win. Boom. Okay. I'm sure it's all just game. At least I hope. So, he'll have to deal with that when he gets out, the ramifications of and the falling out of that. It honestly seems like, though, that, I don't know that I would want to play this type of game if it's going to mean bringing out this side of my personality that, ain't really the nicest. He got a brand. He's a singer. You know what I'm saying? He is performing, he is doing all types of other things and making all types of other money moves. You don't need this platform, especially if you're gonna play the game so low down. And I have not seen it. Okay, I'm only going by what you guys are saying. But if you're gonna play the game dirty, is it really worth it to do it? Because you in real life you already winning. So why go into this game and play it kind of cray, you know what I'm saying? Only to come out looking like a reality TV villain. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, I definitely think that also, this Tamar that we're seeing now, Tamar, I'm gonna call it 2.0. I mean, maybe it's just, Tamar evolved, but I'm proud that she didn't, choose to make this into some type of moment or whatever. And she downplayed it, which I think is really a good thing in this particular sense. Okay. Um, and so that's that on that. All right. The idea is not saying that women don't have jazz and pizzazz, not just drag queens. It was basically saying that I think that is the analogy that he was trying to make. But again, that's why I also said I think that some women will be offended by that because they don't necessarily feel like it should apply to them. Kanitra says he's making good TV. I mean, are y'all enjoying it? That's basically the bottom line. Are you enjoying it? The schedule is too chaotic for me on this end. I mean, it be on too much, right? For me. I don't know. You know, some people are not enjoying it. All right. Let's move on. We done beat that topic into the ground, y'all. Okay. Let's talk about Candiace. The other day, There was a report that thank you. There was a report that came out, and I was tagged on it, or somebody sent it to it. I think it was Jasmine that sent it to me. Okay. From All About the Real Housewives. And in that post, it was basically kind of almost like a blind item that talked about a particular housewife who the network found problematic and had only been on for a couple of years. And so that means not an OG. And the network was looking at this person a little bit with a side eye because the person had been problematic and they didn't see this person ever owning any of their behavior. And I got to tell y'all the truth, though. I got to tell y'all the truth. When we talk about people not owning their behavior, we're going to also throw in, and I'm sure they're not talking about this person, but I will give you an example of somebody who did not own their behavior and Bravo put them to the side for a bit. And that was Dorinda Medley. You guys may recall the last season that Dorinda was on for the Real Housewives of New York, and she went after Tinsley like a dog with a bone, okay? And she would not let up. And some of the things she did felt borderline just nasty. And it was really too much for the person that a lot of us fell in love with in terms of her character on the show. Even though Dorinda can go off on somebody, this seemed extra tough because Tinsley, is like a lamb. You know what I'm saying? She ain't really got that much of a backbone, at least on the show. So with that being said, when we read that report, it didn't seem too far-fetched because we know that the network will sometimes at points let go of a person that even if they feel like they're popular and adding a lot to the franchise, they will sometimes let them go. Okay. So, right, she was put on a timeout, right? So Candiace had posted, wow, I was trending because people were assuming it was Candiace from the Real Housewives of Potomac. Candiace says, wow, I was trending. You all really want me to be that girl, don't you? Okay. So a response, but we don't know. So I wanted to give you guys just a little bit of an update on her response to that because she did post on her Instagram page and she highlighted that tweet and she further clarified what she meant. So she says, that girl, as in the one you keep trying to make me. Hashtag, not hashtag, but quote, the one, quote, the threat. That's not me, girls. Stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not going to happen. Keep streaming Deep Space. So I'm wondering what she meant by this because when I read, quote, the one, quote, the threat, that was something that Nene used a lot, right? Those were words that Nene kind of used when referencing herself, like the one, the threat. So I was like, what was she trying to say with those two phrases? I just didn't know, and I didn't know if you guys had any idea what she was referring to, but she's basically saying, not me, girls. Stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not going to happen. I don't know where she's going with this, but maybe she's denying the rumors that she has been let go from the Real Housewives of Potomac. I don't know. You guys, let me know what your thoughts are on that situation. Because it's very interesting to me. Very, very interesting to me. And I had made reference to also the fact that I felt like Candiace comes with ready-made storylines, which are very good for reality TV producers because it gives them a lot of different directions for which they can go in the future. So it'll be interesting to see who returns when we get to actually filming for the Real Housewives of Potomac for season 7. Okay. I'm looking at Renee says, she said no one has received contracts yet. Well, be very, very interesting. I wonder what is the holdup. I mean, for me, I feel like Potomac definitely went out with a huge bang, right? At the end of last season. I mean, they had, the salad tossing, they had so much happening. And then Nikki doing the reunion. In my mind, I would have thought they would have gone ahead and just, bam, went immediately right back into filming for the new season. But perhaps since Atlanta isn't quite done yet in terms of being completely over, pickups and everything done. I know that they've done technically the season finale, but I'm sure they still have to do interviews, pickups, all this other kind of stuff before the season. And a lot of that stuff can be happening even up till the season is premiering. Trust and believe. I can definitely tell you that. But maybe they're just waiting for that. I really don't know, because Atlanta got pushed. And Atlanta typically takes the Sunday date. Potomac takes the Sunday date. Married to Medicine takes a Sunday date. So maybe they just felt like they don't need to rush on Potomac, because they will have Sundays really probably through the fall, which does give Potomac plenty of time in betwixt to film, and then possibly give us a September to October premiere date. Speculating I am, but I'm just trying to think about this logically and figure out how things are going to move. Okay. All right. Hey, Arties, glad you made it. It will be very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. All right. And again, I'm never a proponent of saying that I want to see somebody fired, especially, a person of color on one of these networks, just because I feel like I want people to get paid, man. It's all entertainment at this point. As long as they, if as long as there's some growth there, I'm here for it. All right. Let's talk about Wendy, y'all, because I know that's why a lot of y'all are here. So, in order to do so, we need to take it over to the Wendy Williams official on Instagram.
Hi.
How's your morning going?
It's just after 8 o'clock in the morning, and I'm doing okay, Beautiful sky. It's nice being here.
How often do you come out here?
Well, I'm born in Florida, and I come here often. I've got real family. Mother, father, sister, brother, family. And it's very peaceful being here,
Yeah.
Look at this.
That's so
Beautiful. You can see it's windy because it is.
Is it always like this, or is it usually warmer?
It's not usually warmer. It's still winter. It usually gets up to, they say, 80 degrees, but I haven't gone to run in it. I don't want to do all of that. And then in a couple of hours, I go to my gym.
Are you working out after this?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Excuse me, you know that I work out all the time, even though you don't come with me. I go on my own.
No, but I didn't think you go this early in the morning. I just thought you just go whenever you feel like it.
No, I like to go early because after I work out, I get tired. I want to, take a shower again. And then I like to lay down and watch TV. I get on the phone and call friends and family. And some business. I do call business affairs.
Right. Okay.
And, back at the apartment. That's where we live here.
Now, just let me insert something real quick here. I am well aware that there have been a lot of questions about how recent this video was. Okay. Now, what I don't know is there are definitely discrepancies about the age, because at one point I think she says in the video that she's 56, and then at one point she's talking about her mom, and so it does leave some questions as to how recent the video was. Now, what I can tell you is that it was definitely, when I left Miami on Monday, it was very cold and it was also windy as well. So the weather seems kind of similar, but I understand why a lot of people feel like, how old is this video? So we're going to continue, okay?
That's where he lives. Next to me.
All right. Well, all right. So after this, we're gonna go work out.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else planned for today, or just relax?
I think that's it. You know,
You're taking a break from everything. Really.
yeah. Well, no, it's not a break. I do this all the time.
But I'm talking about more so like a break from New York.
Yeah, this is a break from New York. New York is fast paced, which I love.
Yeah.
You know, I love here in Florida as much as I do New York, but they're two very different things and people. But New York is my heart, and this is Florida's a beautiful place.
You know, my hope is that this is recent, because if it is not, it is very misleading to her fans. Okay. Regina says, I'm in Clearwater, Florida, and it is pretty warm this week. I don't know, man. So I left on Monday, but when I left on Monday, it was very cold. I was shocked, and I was like, "Why is it so cold here?" I came here for some warmth, okay? But I don't know, man. I don't know, okay? None of your business says I'm here in Miami right now, and it ain't windy. LOL, wink. Let's continue.
You know, beautiful, regular, sometimes weird in a good way. Aren't we all weird in a good way?
So, speaking of that, you know, a lot of people have been wondering, like, you know, what you've been up to, and they've been, you know, sending their prayers out and everything. What do you have to say to those people, just like thinking that you're up to whatever it is? Like, what do you have to say to them?
You say prayers and think about me? Really? Well, thank you.
Yeah, so everyone's praying about you.
Thank you.
I want to make sure that you're coming back strong.
Excuse me. I am going back stronger, you know.
Okay.
Admittedly so, at 56 years old.
See here, she says, you know, I'm going back stronger at 56 years old. I wonder if as you get older, you just, the age, the years, maybe you just don't recall them the same. I don't really know. See, some people say it's very windy. Okay. Let's keep going.
There are things that happen to people.
You gotta let them know.
I would say things usually start about 40 and they go up from there.
Yeah.
You know, so you gotta eat the right food. I'm not gonna go out to eat. Kevin, I don't want to go out to eat today. I want to order the food, bring it in, make sure that it's already ready, so all I have to do is heat it up, okay?
All right, but
I used to cook. When I was a kid, I used to cook, you know, when I was married and we lived, you know, with our son in New Jersey. But now I strictly get food brought in. And it's vegan, it's vegetarian.
Isn't one of your favorite foods out of the acai bowl?
Yeah, I do like that.
Yeah.
I love me a good acai bowl, but based on this video, it seems like it is Kevin speaking to her son, so I don't know. I don't know. Not Richard Simmons. Not Richard Simmons. Okay, let's finish it out.
I do like that. I like regular stuff too, though, but I don't eat a lot of it. And when I do, I think I told you this, I'll take 1 or 2 bites of a real cheeseburger, a real hamburger, real steak, and then I take 1 or 2 bites and then throw it away. And I'm good. The other food is really good, but it's crazy to think that you get skinny because you eat fake food or that vegetarian, vegan.
Right.
It's not. There are plenty of.
I wish I could see her whole face. Why am I only looking at half the face?
People who eat that kind of food and they're fat, they go through health problems. I mean, everybody's got issues, don't we?
Yeah, it's about taking everything in moderation, right?
Yeah, everything in moderation. I like the height that I am. At 56, a lot of times people start to hunch over.
Right.
And they become taller. So it's very important. I want to be all I can be and then get back to New York and get on down with the Wendy Williams show.
All right, well, I'm gonna let you continue your walk.
Okay.
All right, and I'm gonna check in with you later.
Okay. Look, leave me alone. Now you go back and I'll walk back.
So she's in this video, she's alluding to coming back stronger than ever. Okay. And the caption of the video says, "It's a beautiful morning." I don't know. I don't know about it. I want it to be from today or from yesterday. Okay. That's what I want it to be from. I'm going to tell y'all, that's what I want in my mind. But I understand what a lot of people are saying, that there's some things that was said that don't match what reality is. So what to believe? Now, let me ask you guys a question. What do you guys believe? Do you guys feel like this is recent, or do you feel like it's older? Just chime down in the comment section, recent or older. Let me know what you guys think. We all hope she comes back to her show. I mean, that would be the ideal situation. And she looks great here. That's the Wendy we know and love and want to hear from. I do have an extra bit of tea for you guys. With regards to the case against Wells Fargo, according to page 6, the case has been sealed. Now, sealing the case with Wells Fargo allegedly allows for all relevant documents within the file to remain closed to the public and require a court order for access. Now, the attorney on behalf of the bank wrote in a letter to the Supreme Court judge that they're concerned about Wendy's situation and that it is their hope that the guardianship part of the court will eminently appoint a temporary guardian or evaluator to review the situation and ensure that Wendy's affairs are being properly handled. Now, according to the documents, Wendy is denying any assertion that she is not capable of managing her finances, despite all the rumors about her health. Okay. Now, her lawyer says that Wendy wants the world to know that she strenuously denies all allegations about her mental health and well-being. She is so disappointed about falsely circulated statements from an industry that she has devoted her life to. Wendy is grateful for the love and the outpouring of support she has received from her fans, and she cannot wait to get back. Now, apparently, she is now employing some type of holistic health professionals to help her get back to her, optimal health as she is still going through the treatment for Graves' disease and thyroid issues. Now, interestingly enough, this lawyer is also the lawyer that represented Kevin Hunter, which is very interesting to me. The lawyer says she thanks everyone who has been patiently waiting her return and believes that thanks in large part to the love and support of her son, her family, her new team of doctors, and a change of scenery, she is on the mend. But there is no word on when she is coming back. Okay. And so there you have it. It's all very strange to me, but again, the only thing I can tell you is we want for Wendy to get her money, to be able to pay her bills, and to get better. Regardless of the videos and the court cases and whatnot, it's just that we want her to just have it all in order. And hopefully there is someone there that she trusts wholeheartedly to help her manage her way through this. Okay? So that's all we can do. That's really it. But we will keep you guys updated as to what is going on. And we will have those little family discussions here. Okay? And pray for the best, y'all. Pray for the best. Listen, thank you guys so much for everything, for commenting, for sharing. I appreciate you guys so much. And I definitely appreciate all the love that we have been getting over on the Richie Skye in Real Life channel. The video, Watch This Before You Visit Cape Town, South Africa, is coming out at 2 p.m. So in just 15 minutes. So head on over to the Richie Skye in Real Life page, and I'll be live chatting along with you guys as the video premieres. It is an amazing video. I hope you guys can tune in, and I hope you guys enjoy it and get something from it, because Cape Town is a place that I really believe that we, as a family, as a community, all need to visit. So there is that information right there. Now, with that being said, guys, I will catch you guys in the next one, and I will see you over on Richie Skye in Real Life channel.